Welcome to prenatal yoga. We're just going to do a quick flow. You could do this postpartum. You could do this during your pregnancy. But begin sitting. I like to sit on the block. Lift my hips a little higher, helps the hips open up a little. It takes pressure off my low back. So you can sit on the block, the folded edge of a blanket, or you can sit flat down on your mat, whatever feels good to you. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth. Let it go. Let's go ahead and use your Ujjayi breath. Sweep your arms all the way out and up. And as you exhale, take your right hand down, away from your body. Take it far enough away that you can bend your elbow and relax your right shoulder. Stretch your left hand straight up. Look up at your left hand. And then exhale, bend that right elbow a little bit more. As you reach to the right with your left hand, press your left hip down towards the block, the blanket, the mat, whatever you're sitting on. Breathe. Good. Inhale, rise all the way up. Take it over to the other side. Exhale. Pressing the right hip down this time. Sometimes it helps to twist open a little bit more. Good. Inhale, rise up. Take a little twist. Left hand to the right knee, right hand right behind you. Try not to take it too far behind you. I don't want you to lean back. So I put my hand right there on my block. Inhale, lengthen and twist. Think of twisting from the shoulders. Take a breath. And exhale. Close your eyes for a moment. And as you exhale this next time, slowly as you can, just float your hands all the way over to the other side. So the right hand comes to the left knee, the left hand right behind you. Lengthen your spine with your inhale. Twist from the shoulders on your exhale. Relax the shoulders if you can. Breathe in and out. And in and out. And one more breath. Just float your hands right back to your knees. Take a moment and notice how you feel. Just simple stretches. Take your right ear to your right shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your head up and take the left ear to the left shoulder. And then bring your head right back up to the center. Open the eyes if you closed them like I did. Come onto your hands and your knees. We're going to come right into cow stretch and a cat stretch. Warming up the back. One more time. Good. Now extend the left leg and the right arm. As you exhale, you're going to swing this right arm alongside or outside your right leg as you bring your left knee in towards your chest, towards your belly. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug it in, hug the belly in. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bring it in. One more. And exhale. Extend the arm and the leg. Bring it down, round your back. Cow stretch, cat stretch. Two more. And last time. Good. Extend the right leg and the left arm. Bring the knee in as you take that left arm back outside your left leg. Almost like you're trying to throw a bowling ball. Hug your belly in. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Last time. Hand and knee down. Cow and cat. And come up to downward dog. Good. Bring your shoulders over your wrists. Hug your belly in and up towards your baby. And let your chest sink down towards the mat. Step back into plank for a moment. And then lift your heels, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. And breathing in, breathing out. One more breath. Lower your knees back down. Come into a cow stretch as you inhale and a cat stretch as you exhale. Curl your toes under behind you, and as you round your back into cat stretch, walk your hands back towards your knees and pop yourself up into a squat at the back of the mat. Bring your hands to your heart center and take a nice deep breath. Open the mouth and let it go. You're still on the balls of the feet and the toes. The heels are still off of the mat. You're going to use some momentum. Sweep the arms forward and all the way up. And then come halfway down. Bring your arms parallel to the mat. And then rise all the way up and squat all the way back down. My knees will crack. There we go. Come back to your hands and your knees. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Get ready. Downward dog once again. And push it up. Deep, deep breath here. Bring your big toes to touch. Take your right leg up and open up that right hip for Hydrant Pose. Breathe in. Extend the legs straight back. Cross your right foot outside your left foot and push the right heel down. If you need to walk your hands back a little bit, it might be a little easier if you're having a hard time getting your right heel down. The left knee is bent. The right leg is straight. Take a breath. Good. If you moved your hands back, move them back up forward. Lift that right leg again. Lower it down. Lift the left leg. Open up for Hydrant Pose. Hug your belly towards your spine or towards your baby if you're pregnant. Extend the leg. Lower that left foot outside the right foot. Maybe take your hands back a couple inches. Push the left heel down. Straightening that left leg. Ooh, intense calf stretch. That feels pretty good. Take a breath. Walk your hands forward. Lift the left leg. Lower it back down. Inhale. Come into plank. Exhale. Lower to your hands and your knees. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale, cow. And walk your hands back. Your toes are curled under. You pop yourself into a squat at the back of the mat with your heels off the mat. Bring your hands to your heart center. For any balancing poses, find something to look at. So I'm going to focus right there on that block in front of me. Sweep the arms forward and up. And then come halfway down. Inhale. Rise up a little bit. Exhale. Lower down a little bit. Imagine you've got a block between your thighs. You might even take your fist and squeeze your fists with your inner thighs. Inhale, take it up and down. One more up. One more down. Rise all the way up. Squat all the way back down. Exhale. Inhale. Back to your hands and your knees. Inhale to a cow stretch. Exhale to a cat stretch. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Get ready. Downward facing dog again. Walk your hands forward. Shoulders over the wrists and then press up. Downward facing dog. Pick up your right foot and just turn it out at 45 degrees and then push back. You might even move your hips to the right a little bit. Good. Put your right foot parallel to the left foot. Pick the left foot up. Step it 45 degrees out to the left. Move your hips a little bit more to the left. Hug your belly towards your spine or towards your baby if you're pregnant. Breathe. And bring it back. Lower back down. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale, cow. Walk your hands back. Pop yourself up into that squat once again. Hands at your heart center. Find your point of focus. Inhale. Exhale. Momentum. Sweep it all up. Come halfway down. Breathing in and out. See if you can lower down a bit. Really use those inner thighs. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise up. Bring your arms all the way up and put your heels down. Sit back in chair as you sweep the arms back. As you inhale, sweep the arms forward and up and lift your heels up. Sweep the arms back and put your heels back down again. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up, lift the heels. Last time. Take it back. Rise all the way up. Hands at your heart center. Beautiful. Walk forward up to the top of your mat. Take your blocks or 2 blocks. I'm going to use 2 blocks. And then you could also use a chair, or like if I could balance using this futon here. But I'm going to find a point of focus because I'm going to be balancing. So I want to find something that's not going to move. And I'm going to sit down in chair, sweeping the arms up. We're going to come into figure 4. So airplane the arms. When you bring your arms forward, pick up your right knee to the level of your hip. Cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh. And once again, bring those arms parallel to the floor. Now you can stay right here. You can just work on your balance, feel that hip stretch, or you can float your hands down to those blocks. Keeping the left knee bent. Maybe you might even sit a little deeper into that left knee. But now, take a breath. Be careful. Do not completely straighten this left leg, but I want you to slowly, if you're pregnant, you won't be able to bend forward very far, but if you're not pregnant, you can, or you're only in your first trimester, you can fold over those legs. Feel a deeper stretch here. Good. And then inhale, come back up with your gaze. Sit back down into that left knee. Come to your fingertips on your block. Slowly sweep the arms up, lift the knee, and put your foot back down again. Good. Sometimes it helps to shake those legs out a little bit. All right, now, same thing, other side, chair. Airplane the arms. This time, as your arms come forward, you lift the left knee, lift it up. Cross the left ankle on the right thigh. Bring your arms parallel to the floor. Breathe. You can stay right here. You can maybe sit a little deeper. You can stay right here, or you can float your hands down to the blocks or whatever you're using for balance, to help you balance. So you can get a nice deep stretch in that left hip. Take a breath here. You're only going to straighten this right leg like 90%. So you want to have a little tiny bend in that right knee. Inhale. And slowly 90% straighten your right leg and fold over the legs. Breathing in and out. And in. Relax the shoulders. One more breath. Good. Inhale. Lift your gaze. Put your fingertips on those blocks. Get ready. Sweep the arms forward and up. And bring that foot back down again. Sweep your arms all the way out and up. Take a full forward fold as you exhale. Half lift as you inhale. You can use your blocks or use your mat. Take your right foot back. Nice deep breath here. Good. Bring both hands inside of your left foot and step your left foot back and then separate your hands. Sway your hips from side to side. Good. Now, if you're pregnant, it's kind of gets a little harder to come into sun salutation. So I'll be teaching as though you were pregnant, but anybody can do this. Take a breath here and come into plank. And lower your knees and come halfway down and then back up again, all the way back to child's pose. And then back up to downward facing dog. Good. And if you look at your hands, move your right hand over to the left. And you can use momentum, sweep that right leg up to bring it forward. Good. Both hands can be inside of your right foot if you're pregnant, or on either side if you're not. Take a breath, step forward, half lift, inhale, fold forward, exhale. Chair pose, airplane. The arms rise all the way up and a full forward fold, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Plant your hands, take the left foot back this time. You can bring both hands inside of your right foot. Step back to plank. Good. Back up to downward dog. Back to plank. Lower your knees. Just come part way down and then back up. Back to child's pose. Inhale, back to downward facing dog. Look at your hands, move your left to meet the right. You can use momentum or by sweeping the left leg up and then forward, or just step it forward. That just depends on you, your flexibility, how far along you are. If you're pregnant, take a breath, step forward, half lift, inhale, full forward fold, exhale, chair, airplane, all the way up, full forward fold once again, half lift, inhale, fold, exhale, right foot back. This time rise up to a crescent lunge. Good. Bend your back knee and twist to the left. We're going to windmill our arms. So the right arm's going to come up first as the left arm comes forward, down and forward, and pivot your back heel, and you'll find yourself in warrior two. Breathing in, breathing out. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle, left forearm to the left thigh, right arm sweeps alongside the right ear. Rotate the top of the ribcage back, the bottom forward, take a breath. All the way up, both legs straight, come into triangle. Start with your left hand on your shin, reach your right hand straight up, and then go only as low as you're able to still keep your shoulders right in line with your legs. I see in a lot of classes, people are like this. They're way out in front of the leg. And you want to imagine you could fit between two panes of glass right there in front of you and right behind you. Take a breath. Look down as you exhale, bend your left knee, pull your belly in, inhale, rise up. You're going to windmill your arms all the way back down to the mat, pivot the back foot all the way forward, then step, half lift, inhale, fold, exhale, chair, airplane. All the way up, take a full forward fold with your exhale. Inhale, half lift, step your left foot back, crescent lunge, rise up, bend your back knee, twist to the right. Windmill your arms all the way around, find yourself in warrior two as you pivot your left heel down, inhale, exhale, reverse your warrior. Extended side angle, right forearm to the right thigh, the left arm sweeps by the left ear. Triangle, get ready, reach out. Find the shin first, reach for the sky with that left hand. Good, one more, look down, bend that right knee, rise up. Windmill your arms back down to the mat. Pivot the back foot forward, step, half lift, full forward fold, exhale, chair, airplane the arms, rise all the way up. Open the feet as wide as your belly needs you to. If you're pregnant, take a full forward fold. Otherwise, your feet are hip width apart. Inhale, half lift, fold forward, just hang there for a moment. Deep breath here, and exhale. Inhale. And exhale, release it. Come into chair once again. Airplane your arms once more, rise all the way up. Keep your left arm up and take this right arm and turn the thumb backwards. Balance on your left foot, pick up your right foot, and take the inner edge of your right foot first. Good. Now, tuck your tailbone down or tuck your tailbone forward. Then kick your right foot back. Find something to look at that's not going to move. You feel a bit of a quad stretch now in front of the thigh. Now kick your foot a little bit more into your hand. Stay right here. You don't have to go any further. Or you can slowly fold forward into baby dancer. Keep your belly hugged in. Keep your steady breath. Whoop. And we're going to slowly come out of it because the teacher lost it. Bring your left hand down. Good. Take your right arm up. Transfer the weight to the right foot. Turn the left thumb back, palm out. Take the inner edge, not the outer edge, of your left foot. First, tuck your tailbone. Kick your thigh back. Good. If you want, kick it back even more, creating some resistance. And if you want to go into the full baby dancer pose, go ahead. Hold it as long as you want to. Think about pulling that belly in. Whoop. And once again, the teacher's losing it. Inhale, rise up and lower down. Sweep those arms out and up. Full forward fold, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Plant your hands back to downward facing dog once more. Good. Lower your knees a little bit wider than your hips. You can keep your toes curled under. If you have blocks, you can put those blocks out in front of you. Good. Put the hands on the blocks. If you don't have the blocks, that's okay. Push your hips halfway back. And then what I want you to do is I want you to bring your forearms either down onto the blocks or down onto the mat, and palms are up. Now, tilt the tailbone up and let the chest sink down towards the mat. I'm going to kind of adjust my arms, and I'm going to let my forehead rest on the mat. Bring my palms to touch in prayer, and then bend the elbows till the thumbs touch the back of my neck. And I'm pressing my chest down towards the mat. Some people might be able to bring their chin to the mat. Just do what feels right for you. One more slow, deep breath. And on your inhale, slowly straighten both arms. Slide those hands back so they're right underneath your shoulders. Push yourself all the way up. Take a couple of cat-cow right here. Good, and then what you're going to do, hopefully you have a wall close by. And I want you to crawl yourself over to the wall, and when we're going to do legs up the wall, if you need to move your mat, what you can do is, like if you're on a wood floor or something like that, put the short end of the mat against the wall. Good. Move over here a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in the legs up the wall. First, I'm going to sit down. And I'm going to smush my hips up against the wall. I'm going to really smush my hips. You can't see very well because my legs are the same color as the mat. And then I'll come down onto my left elbow. So my right hip's smushing against the wall. And I'm going to still keep smushing my hips against the wall. And then I'm going to take one leg up, come to my right elbow, adjust myself so my hips are really right against the wall. Then take the left leg up. So my buttocks is against the wall. And my heels are on the wall, and bring your arms down by your side. You can stay right here. This might feel awesome. If you're pregnant, you can take a folded blanket and put it underneath your hips, so you would have to bend your knees, lift your hips, slide a blanket right underneath the hips. Otherwise, just let those legs go straight up. You might leave them right here like this, or sometimes it feels pretty good, I have to move this out of the way, to take your legs in a nice wide V and get that inner thigh stretched. Some people like to bring the soles of their feet together and very gently push gently, keyword gently, push the knees towards the wall to open up those hips. I like to just keep my legs up the wall. So just lie there for a moment, close your eyes. And if you don't have a wall close by, if you're like in your bedroom, sometimes you can do this by the bed and just let your legs bend and rest on the bed or a chair even. Just feels pretty good. Just allow your hips to become heavy and sink into the mat. Allow your eyes to close. You might even just move your shoulders away from your ears. And now you are always welcome to stay right here if you're comfortable. I could probably stay here for another 15 minutes. It would feel great. But I'm going to show you how to come out of legs up the wall. So first, you're going to just bending both knees, you're going to slide your feet or your heels down the wall till your knees are bent. And then roll over on your right or your left side. I'm going to roll to my left side. And you're going to be kind of in the fetal position. Rest your head on your hands for a moment. Don't come right up because you might get dizzy. So just stay there for a moment with your eyes closed or open, your choice. And then when you feel ready, you can slowly work your way back up to a seated position. You can sit leaning against the back of the wall or whatever it is you leaned on. Sit up nice and tall, let the back of your head touch the wall. Or you can stay in legs up the wall, or you can adjust yourself into Shavasana. Let your breathing become easy. And then bring your hands to your heart center. If you're not staying in legs up the wall or you haven't gone into Shavasana. Feel to that light within. Thanks for joining me. Namaste.